with us tonight. He always insightful. Kenny, how are you today? But it's good to have another card on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much. Well, guards are the quarterbacks of it. Kenny, you just look at this roster. Brooklyn full of stars. There have been some very high aspirations for this team, maybe as much as any, in the near future.
Yeah, well, they handed out a pair of max contracts with Irving and Durant.
Right.
And then they still had a solid nucleus of core. They're trying to win titles over the next few seasons.
It's going to be interesting to see if Kevin Durant gets all the way back. There's not a lot of history of guys in their 30s rupturing the Achilles, getting back to that level. Remember, this guy wasn't just a great player. He was an all-time great.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant in at the small forward position.
Where the tree grows.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Murray, the pass to Jokic.
Who's watching here?
Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
You got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverly in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defending positions. Avery Bradley. I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, a big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Knicks in New York.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good.
The second overall pick in the 2007 NBA draft, it's pretty clear that Durant has lived up to the hype. And he's not done yet.
And KD drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Murray. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, you give up any kind of space like that to Jamal Murray, even from the mid-range, he'll torch you.
Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about... But I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and then 2 seconds later. Wow. So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's fast.
Yeah. That's jet-like.
Yeah. Thus the name. Sinks the triple.
As confident and dangerous a scorer as you'll find. Durant is lethal off the catch.
Murray against LeVert. Millsap passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Harris dishes to Green. The pass to Allen. Jokic with the steal. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice to see Millsap sprint ahead on the fast break and get the easy look at the rim.
Harris finds Green. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Allen passes to Green. And it's sent back by Millsap.
As soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
And the basket by Harris.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kenny, when you first came into the NBA, your coach was one of the all-time greats. Bill Russell in Sacramento, coaching that time the Kings. Was it intimidating for you at all?
Yes. It wasn't intimidating because of his basketball stature. I was more intimidated because of his social consciousness stature, of who he was as, you know, knowing Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and that I was like, whoa. He was telling me stories so casually. So, you know, Martin and I, like Martin Luther King. He's like, Malcolm and I, Malcolm in the middle? No, Malcolm X. I'm like, wow, that blew my mind.
Bobbed up there for Green. Millsap with the steal. To the inside, Martin, and Durant sends it back.
Over the past few years, Durant's gotten a lot more attention for his defense. And rightly so.
Nets trail by 6. Harris outside. Back to LeVert. He dishes it to Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
KD with it. Out guarded by Murray. Jokic with the block.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Another miss by Jokic. And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Green finds Durant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 6. Kenny, your career saw the expansion of the NBA as the league added several new teams. How did expansion change the league and change for the players when you were on the floor?
Well, probably Greg could answer this better because he had to move out of the country. When expansion came in with the Vancouver. So how did that feel?
I miss
leaving the country, not just leaving the state, but leaving the country.
And that's the point. It is different. Like, I mean, obviously it's still North America and Canada's very close to us culturally, but it's still different. And the other big part was, you know, they knew about basketball, but it wasn't a part of their fabric. So a lot of times you were trying to educate fans to help them, you know, have interest in the game. So it was different, man, especially growing up as a kid. You know, I never dreamt of playing in Vancouver for the good. That never really entered into the equation.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Nets trail by 8. And here's LeVert. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Wide open look here for Murray, but they'll get another chance. Here's Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Kenny, as a former point guard, how would you construct the perfect shooting guard to complement your game?
My game?
Yep.
Oh, all you got to do is be on the floor, baby. Yeah, he's going to be
Let
good.
it happen. Just let it happen.
Let it happen. Now, for me, I love guys with a high energy guys. So that's why I love playing with Bernie Maxwell. Just guys that had high batteries, because at times I would kind of get too cerebral, and then he would pull me up and just make me emotional. So I like guys.
A dog, right?
Just get emotionally in the game instead of I'm reading the situation. And this guy's over. No. Just play hard.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because my guy, John Starks, is the same exact way. He was just a great competitor. Like the moment never got too big. Because he always felt like I shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle. Jokic with the steal. Open shot by Murray. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer.
Nets trail by 10. Brown finds Prince, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
The Nuggets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Nowadays, it seems, less dominant centers than in the past decades of NBA basketball. Kenny, you played alongside some of the great big men, including Hakeem Olajuwon. You think he'd be less or more effective in today's game?
More effective, because his value would be easily shown. Because he would get more touches. There's more possessions in an NBA game now. He had ball handling skills, and he had the mid-range jump shot, so which means all he had to do was step backwards and take the threes. We used to play around and have shooting contests after practice. He would win some of those three-point shooting contests, but never took them in the game.
The difference is his skill set translates. Like, it wouldn't be as, I don't think some of our other great bigs would be as good. The guys who were purely post players, because the reason would be they got to guard the pick and roll now. And in this era, they don't bail you out, the bigs, by letting you just go and hang out in the paint. You got to play outside that three-point line 80, 90 possessions a game.
And there's the feed to Prince. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, Taurean Prince is capable of some nasty dunks.
Denver leading by 9. It's stolen. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Alley-oop try. No good there.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Denver, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Kenny, your former team, the Rockets, have suggested that the league move to start the free agency ahead of the NBA draft. From what you hear, is that idea picking up some momentum?
Well, that's how it is in other pro leagues. You know,
it is, right.
You have the free agency, then you know exactly what you need in the draft. So it would make sense. You're drafting something, and all of a sudden you get all these different free agents. You don't need those young players, because typically young players are 2 to 3 years away.
The landscape changes.
Yeah, it has, but I like the way we have it, because the one advantage with the rookies is they come in as a brand, which is an advantage to you. You think about Zion coming in, it changed the entire landscape of the Pelicans franchise. Like, those guys do have a lot of value if they played in college and been able to build up that brand.
Jordan kicks to Shamet. Jordan against Green. Back to Shamet. Pass to Luwawu. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he makes good on the layup. Luwawu's got his second basket of the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the...
And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
To the paint, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Morris outside. And Jordan sends it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Finishes the break with a slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Hartenstein. 44 seconds left to play in the first. The Nuggets with another miss. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Passes it to Hartenstein. Campazzo nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
and they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Shamet with it. He's against Morris, and it's Shamet missing. Prince outside. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
How we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next minute mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Green, and it's KD in at the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hard to guard Durant without fouling. His size and length overwhelms most defenders.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. And the first one at the line is good. Allen's checked in for the Nets. Durant nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Throws it up high.
The winning mindset of Durant. Unselfish all the way.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Murray surveying the D. Out to Harris. Back to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now here is Harris. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York. Barton outside. Here's Hartenstein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
I got yours, I got yours.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. LeVert against Murray. LeVert the pass to Allen. Jeff Green on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 2 points. That one goes. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Harris against Harris. For 3, Murray. Rebound by Jeff Green.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
LeVert up top. Millsap covering. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Murray with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. It's Durant on the wing. And defending. Durant. That's good. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Wow, this guy's the total package, Kevin. When Durant finds his offensive rhythm, it's fun to watch him go to work.
Hands it from downtown.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Durant against Barton. Durant, the pass to Allen. Left side, Harris. Back to Allen. Harris trying to get free. No good with the layup. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. On the wing, Harris. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Back to Green. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
We're making a change here. Prince is checked in. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. So it's Denver now. They trail by 1. Barton kicks to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
KD against Millsap. KD drives in. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Durant's got 16.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jokic against him. And that one's good. Jokic.
Nice looking mid-ranger there from Jokic. Money in the bank from that spot.
Here's LeVert. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Inside, here's Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic. The Nets have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And the first one drops. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Caris LeVert. And a switcher also for Denver. Dozier's checked in.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jared Allen. Brown finds Shamet. Here's KD. Jokic defending. Durant drawing the double team and stolen by Harris. Down low, here's Dozier. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
He's continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he makes the first. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Harris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 4. Brown outside. Back to KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here, and the defenders already slouching.
Denver's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Prince against Green. Now the pass to Dozier. 6 to shoot. Teardrop shot. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. The Nets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Now here's Brown. He's guarded close. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Love that pick and roll right there. DeAndre Jordan completes the play and very efficient at doing so.
Here's Dozier. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. They get the rebound. Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
At 6'10", 250 pounds. That's a big man out there, and he uses his size to draw the contact there. Nice job by Jokic.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Prince. Here's Luau. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered by Shamet. Campazzo. Jokic trying to free himself up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
First one falls for him. And Brown drops them both. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Morris. Green inside the three-point line. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shamet, the pass to Jordan. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
Pass to Luau. Puts it up from 7. Up again. Here's Allen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Allen, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A 3 from Morris. He can't get that one to fall.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Here's Dozier. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. And I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This is the NBA on ps4, and let's talk the first half. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis. We laughed, cried, turned down the volume. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, I know. We got you. Right now. That's not a lot. How about and that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Immediately impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half, and I'm wondering, if you take a low percentage shot, everything efficient.
Plays that
get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 9.
Murray, not much fear there as he gets amongst the trees, looking in control down low.
Nets leading by 3. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at point. Here's LeVert, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Nuggets trail by 7. Harris outside. Count that one. 6 points for him.
Harris is used to the contact. Exceptional at scoring despite getting hit on that shot.
And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part. An extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
Pass to Harris. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic passes to Murray. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Outside, KD. The pass to Green. Over in the corner, Allen. Just 5 to shoot. And KD, the bucket on the assist by Allen. KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Dozier passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray's the kind of shooter that you appreciate in the flow of the game, but when he gets in this kind of rhythm, look out.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
points for Jamal Murray.
He's averaging about 19 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds.
And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Back to LeVert. Cloak loose for Murray. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Green outside. And the Nets another 3.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Barton surveying the floor. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton. You could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Nets leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. LeVert the pass to Green. Murray with the defensive effort.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Count it. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, KD. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray the pass to Harris. Millsap at the elbow. Back to Barton. To the middle. Crafty move. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Harris. To the paint. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Dozier. Dozier's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Out to Harris. Offensive rebound. Millsap. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Millsap's got 12 points in the game. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's KD. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Outside for Millsap. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 15.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's LeVert. KD against Barton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Dozier. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
That's good from Durant.
The amount of pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Jared Allen. Landry Shamit's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Karis LeVert. Durant hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Jokic. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Yeah, Jokic did a nice job positioning himself down in the paint. Usually he's at the top of the key, but this time knew where he wanted to get the ball. Shot it on the inside and scored.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Millsap snaps it in.
And now the defense has to shift what they're going to try to do with Paul Millsap getting off to a hot start here.
Brown outside. Wants to get it to KD and does. That one drops for him. KD's got 32 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Morris outside. But they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. They are just killing them on the interior. And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Jared Allen's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
No coverage, that's up.
Timeout, timeout.
Harris has got 8 points.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during the timeout.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him. Nets trail by 4. Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the monster jam.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Morris outside. To the right side. Harris outside. No good from outside. The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. One free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. The Nuggets shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Morris outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Morris has got his second basket.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Morris looking over the floor, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. .143 left in the third quarter. Millsap left side. Jokic trying to free himself up.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
That puts them in the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. Put it on a platter for him. Denver calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Slow him down.
LeVert's checked in. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Murray. He's got 15. Harris, right side. And again, Denver, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's LeVert. Outside Durant. Feeds it to Allen. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Allen's got 13.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Inside. And that one's good. Millsap. 19 points for Millsap.
Well, Millsap, the go-to guy here. This offense has some sets where they like to get him the ball in some isolation. Good work on the inside that time.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morris inside. LeVert defending. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got the game tied up here for Denver. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Murray outside. Durant against Jokic. To the middle. Here's Millsap. Jokic trying to free himself up. Tries again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Free throw. Good. Jokic. LeVert against Jokic. LeVert kicks to Durant. 4 seconds left, and it's good on the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
Getting bumped on the drive, Durant still maintains laser-sharp focus, something he's known for.
And so it's Kevin Durant. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
Stop and run. stop and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team. Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Luwawu is out there with LeVert, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Karis LeVert. 2 shots. The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Durant, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu. Good on both. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. The Nets with the lead. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
The Nuggets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Morris outside. Barton wide open. He fires. They get it again. Jokic, a beautiful reverse layup. Jokic has got 24 points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Harris passes to Allen. Prince against Barton. Outside, Green. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Millsap. Dishes to Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 3. Allen kicks to Green. Prince dishes to Green. Back to Prince. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray outside. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Barton. And Prince comes to help. Near the 3-point line, it's...
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Dozier's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
The Nuggets trail by 5. Barton outside. In the corner, it's Morris. And there's the pass to Jokic. Here's Dozier. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Now Murray. To the inside. Morris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
KD's checked in for Taurean Prince. That free throw good from Morris. For Brooklyn, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Allen. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Murray with the bounce pass. And it's Jokic missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Durant missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. And it's Murray with the jam.
That is one athletic young player. Murray making those dunks look easy.
Jeff Green on the wing. He feeds it to Allen. And it's sent back by Jokic. Stolen by Allen. And Green slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jokic has got 28.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump started everything.
There's a check in for Denver. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Denver. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding. A tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Scooped up. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Harris has got the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
There are times when you tune in and you watch Gary Harris play and you say, that guy is an offensive juggernaut at times. And the one thing that he struggled with is health. And so we're all wishing for an 82-game season out of one Gary Harris.
So it's Denver now. They've held a 12-point lead early. To the paint. And it's Murray with the jam.
Fantastic assist by Harris on the play. He makes the right call, rotating the ball on that one.
KD drives in. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. That's good from Durant.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Durant. Denver in the lead. Here's Murray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Green passes to LeVert. Second chance shot. That's tipped. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Bowles checked in. Pass to Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Got to be aggressive in this league when you're close to the basket. This time it was Gary Harris, full throttle.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Nuggets making a change here. Chanjar's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 3. Here's LeVert, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Free throw dropped for Millsap.
Well, Paul Millsap continues to work hard and continues to be an example of hard work paying off.
Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's KD, and KD throws it down.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Barton kicks to Harris. Passes to Murray. Yep, that one goes.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Millsap. Kicks to Barton. Back to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Man, once Millsap gets the ball in his hands, everyone in the building knowing he was going to take and make that shot.
Outside, KD. And the 3 off target.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
I swear Will Barton's got on track shoes. Allen, he's playing shot out of a cannon and converting it easily on the other end thanks to the run out.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 6. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taken that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
.33 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Allen, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Nuggets leading by 6. Deep 2 from Murray. To the rim and in. Murray's got 16 points here in the second half. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Allen, that's good.
Not much else you can do. Sometimes Allen is going to score no matter how you defend it.
Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Allen.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Murray, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
Murray showing that he has the ability to draw the fouls. Just a beautiful anticipation play to get to the free throw line.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And slam dunk by Allen.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Levert against Murray. There's the pass to Millsap. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Allen. KD with it. Out guarded by Barton. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware. Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Jamal Murray continuing to play with the fearlessness.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's KD. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Durant. Money!
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything. He lets the opportunities come to him.
Denver calls timeout. Outside. Martin from outside. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin?
They just did. Yeah. Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. where Oakland has to really adjust the game. Deep for a